Today's practice is inspired by the ever-moving ebb and flow of the ocean waves. Thank you for joining me in this energizing morning flow. We are here on the gorgeous sands of Long Beach in Tofino, beautiful British Columbia. Grab your mat, grab your water bottle, and let's get started. Let's begin standing at the back of our mats, hands to either side, palms open, inviting beautiful positive energy to flow through you. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky, energy bursting through your fingertips. Exhale, bring the arms behind your back, interlacing the fingers. Keeping a slight bend to the elbows, slowly begin to tilt the head back, pulling the arms down, allowing the body to release into a slight back bend. Standing up to a neutral position, and then allowing the body to fall forward. Hands are still clasped as they push forward, allowing a release throughout the shoulders in our forward fold. Keeping a slight bend to the knees, allowing our hamstrings to wake up. And just breathe. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling out through the mouth. Taking one more deep breath, and as you exhale, release the hands down towards the mat. Let's widen our stance by taking a step out to either side of the mat. Now walk the hands forward into our hovering tabletop position. Engage the core, hold it for a moment, and then start to walk the hands back into your forward fold. Let's do that again. Start walking the hands forward, bear crawl. Hover in tabletop, do not let the knees drop. Release, walk back. Make sure you're doing this moment with your breath. So inhale, begin to walk forward. Hold the breath and hover. Exhale, release, walk back to forward fold. Inhale, begin to walk forward. Ensure your back is nice and straight. Keeping those knees off of the ground, holding it there. You've got this. And now release back into your downward facing dog. Begin to walk out the hamstrings, coming up onto each tippy toe, allowing one knee to bend and extending the other. Shake the head out, yes or no. Relax your jaw. And then send that belly towards your thighs. Holding it here, finding stillness. Bringing your focus back to your breath, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Inhale, picking up the left foot and extending the leg into three-legged dog. Bending the knee, and then allow the knee to fall counterclockwise. Moving it in some nice small circles, playing with our hip rotation, and then taking it the other way around into clockwise circles. Nice and small, getting into that hip flexor, and then extend the leg back up into three-legged dog. Bending the knee, tucking it into your chest as you move into plank position, and then extending it out to the right side of your mat, bringing it through your body. Allowing the right arm to pick up off the mat, extending up towards the sky as you take this twisted triangle position. The left side body and obliques are engaged. And imagine as if a string is attached to your right fingertips, pulling you up towards the sky. Now drop the right hand back down as you begin to square off the hips towards your mat, and we move into a glute stretch. Inhale, reach the left arm up towards the sky this time, keeping a slight bend to the left leg, and exhale, bring the hand back down. Inhale, reaching up, expanding the ribs, expanding the lungs, and exhale, closing it off, letting all the air go. Inhale, breathing deeply, expanding, and exhale, release, letting go of all of the air. Inhale, and hold it there, keeping the chest nice and wide. Core is engaged, you are strong. And then exhale, release the left hand back down towards your mat. Picking the left foot up off the ground and placing it back into your downward facing dog. Try to extend the knees a little bit more, sending the heels down towards the ground. Absorbing the energy from Mother Earth. Now inhale, picking up the right foot, extending it into three-legged dog, bending the knee, and then allowing the knee to fall clockwise. Taking nice small circles with that hip flexor, stretching out the glute, and then reversing that motion. Now moving the leg counterclockwise. Extend the leg back into three-legged dog. Toes are pointed. Take a nice deep inhale. Now exhale, begin to bend the knee, tucking it into your chest as you move into a plank. Extending the foot over towards the left side of the mat. As the chest, belly, and left hand open up and reach towards the sky. In our twisted triangle, or starfish considering today's scenery. Engaging the core and releasing the left hand back down towards the mat. Squaring your hips off, keeping a slight bend to that left knee, and reaching the right hand up. Bringing it back down with an exhale. Inhale, opening up the ribs, expanding the lungs. Exhale, release. Inhale, opening the heart up towards the sky, filling it with love. Holding it there, and then exhale, release. Picking the right foot up off of the mat, and stepping back into your downward facing dog. Fully extending the knees now. Sending the chest towards your thighs with a nice flat back. Coming up onto your tippy toes as you move into plank position. Begin rocking forth and back. Nice little stretch for the hamstrings. And then dropping the knees down to the floor. Hips, chest, chin, chaturanga. Pushing through into Sphinx position or Cobra. Dropping the shoulders back. Lifting the chest up, opening our hearts. Thinking of our breath work, inhaling through the nose, exhaling out through the mouth. Thanking your body for all of the hard work you've put in so far today. Now drop the head down towards the floor. The hands towards your rib cage and pushing up into an upward facing dog. Stretching out the lower back. Now bring a bend to the knees, sending the tailbone towards your feet. Now sitting into child's pose. Feel the subtle stretch along the shoulders and the upper back, taking this time to reset. Coming up into tabletop, tucking the toes under, and extending into downward facing dog. Lifting the head up to look towards the front of your mat, bend the knees, step, hop, or jump the feet towards your hands, coming into forward fold, extending the back, coming up halfway. Release, bend the knees, slowly rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae into your neutral standing position. Take 2 steps towards the front of your mat as we begin our last flow of the class. Inhale, arms reach up towards the sky, tailbone is sent back as you sit into your chair pose. Feel all 10 toes grounding and stabilizing your body onto the mat. As you take your next inhale, slowly begin to pick up the right foot, stepping it towards the outer edge of the back of your mat, laying the whole foot flat, squaring off the hips. Inhale, reaching up into your strong warrior 1 position. With the exhale, allow the arms to start opening up, right arm sent back. The hips also open up towards the right corner of your mat. Warrior 2 position. Feel the energy moving through your arms, nice and strong. Inhale, right hand reaches for the back of the right thigh. Left arm reaches up as you flip the warrior. Exhale, flow the left elbow to the left knee. Right arm extends. Inhale, flip the warrior, opening up the chest. Exhale, bringing it into side angle. Inhale, breathing deep into the lungs. Exhale, releasing all of that energy. Allow the left hand to drop down towards your mat in your extended side angle, waking up our digestive system with this subtle twist. Now extend the front left knee, moving into triangle pose. Right arm still reaching up towards the sky into the universe, while the left hand brings in the energy from Mother Earth on the ground. And just breathe. Bringing the gaze towards your bottom left hand or up towards your right, however you feel comfortable. You're doing an amazing job. Now begin to bend the left knee, bringing the right hand back down to your mat. Your weight is being fully transitioned onto that left leg as you slowly pick up the right foot from the ground, moving into Warrior 3. Hands are still touching the ground as you flex the right foot and begin to bend it outward. Point the toe and extend the leg back out. Inhale, flex, bend, point, exhale, extend. Inhale, flex, bend, exhale, point, extend. Nice workout for our hamstrings. Keep going. Flex, bend, point, extend. You may feel this subtle workout in your glutes as well. Just keep going. Know that you are building muscle and toning as you go along. Point, extend, flex, bend, point, extend. Ensure you are still breathing here. Now hold the leg out. You may keep a subtle bend in your left supporting leg. Core is engaged as you move the weight off of the palms of your hands and into your fingertips, making this beautiful T shape with your body. On your next exhale, the right foot begins to slowly come down to meet your left foot on the mat. Inhale, arms reach up, back into chair position. Let go of the breath Then stand back into neutral position. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, diving forward into forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway, flattening the back. Exhale, step hop or jump back into plank position. Bending the elbows or hips, chest, chin, down in Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, pushing out of the elbows into upward facing dog. Chest is wide, shoulders are open. Imagine the sun beating down on your face. Exhale, begin to push back into your downward facing dog. Your body relaxes as you feel the pranic energy moving through you. Looking up to the front of your mat, bend the knees and jump towards your hands. Slowly begin to roll up into a neutral position. Inhale, sending the tailbone back into chair pose. Arms reach up towards the sky. Tailbone lowers as far as it can towards the ground. And the 10 toes are keeping you sturdy and stable. Picking up the left foot and stepping towards the back left corner of your mat. Square off the hips, slight bend to the front right knee. Arms reach up. Warrior One position. You are strong, you are beautiful, you are healthy. Breathe in that positive energy and let go of what no longer serves you. Slowly begin to open up the hips to the front left corner of your mat. Left hand reaches towards the back, right arm reaches forward. Warrior Two. Focusing on the breath here. You are capable of anything you set your mind to. Reaching the left hand towards the back left thigh. Right arm reaches overhead as you reverse your warrior. Inhale, bringing the right elbow towards the right knee. Left arm reaches over top. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, reaching forward. You are the wind within your bones, allowing your body to flow. Exhale, reverse your warrior. One more time. Inhale, reaching forward, elongating in your extended side angle. Right arm reaches for the mat as you extend your front right knee. Triangle pose. The gaze can either be up towards that left top hand or down to the ground. These pauses in our practice invites movement to come back into play, the yin to our yang. Slowly begin to bend the right knee again. Left arm reaches back down to your mat. Begin to transfer your weight onto that right leg, lifting up the left foot into our Warrior Three position. Hands are touching the ground. You're going to flex the left foot, bend it in, point, extend, flex, inhale, bend, point, exhale, extend, flex, inhale, bend, point, exhale, extend. Keep going. Feel the burn in your hamstring and your glute. Awakening and toning our muscles, our ligaments. You're doing an amazing job. Keep going. flex, inhale, bend, point, exhale, extend. Now hold the left leg up in the air, engaging the core, moving the weight off of the palms of your hands into your fingertips. See if you can bring your hands up off the ground. On your next exhale, bend the left knee, bring the feet to meet one another on the mat, and inhale back into chair position, arms reaching up. Exhale as you stand back into neutral. Inhale, arms reach up towards the sky. Exhale, diving forward. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, hands meet the floor, step, hop, or jump back into plank position. Bending the elbows or hips, chest, chin down towards the ground. Pushing through the hands, extending the elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog. Tucking the head into the chest, sending the tailbone back to sit on top of your heels. Child's pose. Take this moment to reset. Focus on your breath as we move into our last core engaging exercise of this practice. Taking one last deep breath, and when you are ready, transfer the weight onto the hands and knees, coming into tabletop position, and then tucking the toes under, extending the knees into plank position. Engage the core, shoulders are strong and stable. Slowly begin to pick up your right foot. Tuck the knee in towards your right elbow and extend. Again. Touch, extend, touch, extend. Make sure you're still breathing. Bring the foot back down to the mat and relax the knees back down to the ground for a little break. Extending the legs and picking up the left foot this time. Bending the knee into the elbow. Extend. Touch. Extend. One more time. Touch. Extend. Foot comes down back into plank. Knees rest towards your mat. Push up into downward facing dog. Good job, everyone. Walk out those hamstrings. Looking up towards the front of your mat. Bending the knees. And step, hop, or jump to meet your hands. Now walk the hands back and find your way down towards your mat into a seated position. Legs are extended out in front of you. Keeping the left leg extended, bend the right knee, bring the foot out towards the right side of your glute. Moving into our half camel pose, you want to ensure that both sit bones are placed equally on the mat. Inhale, reaching up towards the sky. Exhale, arms come down behind you onto the mat. Lifting up the chest, sending it up and outward. If you would like more of a challenge, you can slowly begin to bend the elbows, laying the body down, and just rest here. You are feeling this pose in your knee, your thigh, your glute, and your feet. So just breathe in that positive pranic energy. And exhale. Let go of what no longer serves you. And if you're starting to feel more of a release, then if you are able to, you can relax the whole body down towards the ground, reaching the arms up above your head. sending the breath to where you feel tension. Beautiful job. Bring the hands back over and slowly begin to roll yourself up, extending that right knee. And now switching it over, so keeping the right leg extended. Now bending the left knee in, left foot to left side glute. Inhale, reaching up. And taking your version of Savasana, hero pose. If your mind is wandering, bring the focus back onto your breath, or quickly do a body scan. Where do you feel tension? How does this pose feel to you? Are you relaxed? Breathe into your body. Allow the sounds of the waves to wash over positive, beautiful, glowing, warm energy. And as the waves reside, let it wash away all of the negative. Beautiful. Slowly begin to roll up, releasing the left knee back into staff position, squaring off the hips into staff pose, reaching up, and then reaching for your toes, your calves, your thigh muscles. Wherever you are is exactly where you need to be today. Your back is nice and extended, nice and flat. You are folding from your hips and not the upper body. You may gently rock it out side to side if that feels good. And release the head over. With every exhale, you feel your body releasing a little bit more forward, down towards your knees. Slowly begin to roll up. Scoot your tailbone forward onto the mat, and then allow your body to fall flat into dead man's pose, Savasana. Allowing the hips to fall outward, the feet to relax, the shoulders are rested. Feel your belly button falling down towards your mat. Stay here for as long as you need. You did an amazing job today. The light in me honors and recognizes the light in you. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.